If you haven't seen the video before this, go check it out. There was a massive commotion in the airport. But on today's video, there's no drama, we're all safe, everyone's fine. As you can see, I'm just about to leave the plane that I took from the Heathrow airport over at London, and here I am at the Hamad airport over at Doha. Come and join me today. We're going to board another Boeing 777-300ER, I hope I said that right, en route to Manila, the Philippines, where I live. Unfortunately, my layover here was only about an hour and a half long. Check out my other video because I spent 8 hours at the Hamad airport and their lounge is incredible. The lounge is called the Al Morjan, I hope I pronounced that right, and it caters to the first and business class. If you're not flying with first and business class, you can actually enter, it's about $100 US. But you'll be able to enjoy everything there, including showers, beds where you can sleep. They have food from all different cuisines, oriental, continental. It's just really a nice place to be in if you have a very long layover here at Doha. I got to my boarding gate just on time. There's not that much people flying to Manila. However, during this year, 2022, there are so many travelers now. Luckily, if you are flying with business class or first class, you always get priority boarding. That means skipping the queue. However, I was getting prepared to enter the plane and check out what the guy at the counter had to say.
For now, the business coach is not ready. It's coming shortly.
Okay.
Kindly give us a moment.
All right.
Once it comes, I will announce for you.
Okay, I'll just stay here.
Yeah, have a seat for me.
Thank you. So again, there is no tunnel leading us straight to the plane. We were told that we had to take a bus or a coach.
For business class, we do have a separate bus. But if you prefer to go first, it's up to you.
Yeah, is it a lot different? Like it's better for the coach?
In business class, it will be, so we are using only the seats. People will not be standing.
All right, I took that from, well, when I landed here from the UK.
Yes.
Okay, and this one's standing.
This one, like, we are filling the coach almost.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind waiting since there are other passengers waiting. What the kind lady said, I don't know if you've heard, but she said that the coach, particularly for the first and business class, we do get chairs. And if you take the regular coach or the bus for the economy passengers, she did say that they'll be filling them up, which didn't seem a bit right because I was hoping everyone could follow social distancing. So that's one thing to note when traveling this 2022. In my observation, there's definitely more and more travelers about at the airports, whereas versus 2020 and 2021, there was not that much. But finally, we get to board, well, not the plane, we get to ride our coaches, and let's go. Thank you. If you are traveling and you need assistance with a wheelchair, or if you have some medical conditions like I do, you can actually ask for help or assistance just before you check in your luggages, and the staff of Qatar Airways will gladly assist you right when you board the plane and during your layover. So that's something to note as well if you will be needing help. If you're flying with Qatar Airways and you're going to Manila, the Philippines, I'm really glad because the rules and restrictions right now have been minimized, and I've experienced what it's like traveling since the start of the pandemic, and thank goodness that travelers and tourists don't need to do a quarantine anymore. During my quarantines, I've had to stay for 14 days, I've had to stay for 10 days, I've had to stay for 6 days. It's just been quite a long journey to get from point A to B. But finally, seeing this plane right now, it looks so beautiful from outside. It is a very big plane. And watch, because I'm actually going to need help. I didn't know that there's going to be so much stairs going up, and like I said, I do have a medical condition. Can I ask for help with my luggage? Thank you very much.
Can it go down?
It actually just broke 5 minutes ago. Yeah. I don't know if you've heard that, but my luggage, my hand carry luggage actually did broke, so the handle wasn't working very well, but this nice gentleman, and like I said, the staff of Qatar Airways have always been so helpful. So even if you don't have a back condition and you're struggling with your luggages, you can really ask for help. In my case, unfortunately, I do have this degenerative disease, so it's a case of my spine not being as normal as I would like it to. So the staff of Qatar Airways has been so helpful from the start, and my journey has just been really pleasant with them.
Thank you. Hi, I'm okay. Okay, this is for 118. Thank you. What is mindful?
I can already hear all the Filipino accents. I'm starting to feel very at home already with the good morning po and just the English accent. So it does feel very comforting to know that I am with a crew of a bunch of Filipinos. Yay! Watch as I'm about to put my bag up. The flight attendant runs to me and helps me out. She is so amazing, and I love how they really keep an eye on all their passengers.
Thank you.
Would you like me to hang your coat for you?
It's alright.
May I offer you a welcome beverage? We do have a fresh orange juice in Chulan Metsu water, sparkling water, or perhaps a champagne.
I think I would like fresh orange juice.
Fresh orange juice.
Yes, and water.
And a water. Would you prefer the still water or sparkling? No water.
Thank you.
I hope you've heard that, but I love it when they offer you drinks just before takeoff. In my case, I love a freshly squeezed orange juice, no sugar added, and I usually like to get champagne in my younger years, but I think now my brain just wants to stay sober and stay healthy and very much alert, and at the same time my body can just get the rest it needs because of lack of sleep. Lack of sleep definitely because of jet lag.
Aircraft is now ready for departure. We're getting all ground personnel to the aircraft immediately.
So far, I've been flying with Qatar Airways, and every single flight has always been on time. That's why sometimes I get really worried if I'm not on my boarding gate at the right time. I don't know if I can call this a pro tip, but always hydrate. Like I do, I always drink water, so I constantly use the toilet. But check this out. As soon as I come back to my seat, I've got my freshly squeezed orange juice. The service here is absolutely exceptional. I also have my still water, and I love the fact that they asked if I wanted with gas. So there's the option sparkling or still.
Prepare to depart for Manila. Please ensure that your hand luggage has been placed in the overhead stowage compartments or under the seat in front of you. We also ask that the switcher devices and mobile phone supplies.
I think Shirley put my bag in the
fasten seatbelt sign.
yeah, up there.
Clothing including the use of lighters, matches, and e-cigarettes are not permitted on board, including the washroom.
I think I'm alright.
Stick around for the next video because she's going to be taking my orders, and as usual I'm always going to get my cheese platter. That's the first rule of thumb because this cheese platter is very high on demand and sometimes it gets sold out right away, so be sure to block that for you. And yeah, we're going to be indulging with loads of food and drinks. In the Philippines we call it food trip, but this is going to be one fun ride. See you on the next video.